When we have money taken away from us in some way, maybe it's been stolen, or the government takes it away, or a friend borrows money and never returns it, or you lose it in a divorce or something like that, having something and having it taken away can be painful. It doesn't have to be painful, but our programming tells us that it should be painful. And we may even stop ourselves from having more money thinking, wow, it's just too painful to lose it. So if I've got nothing to lose, I don't have to deal with pain. Let's do some tapping around that. Being aware of how much pain you might feel from some situation in your life where money was taken away from you, where you lost it somehow, and to what extent part of you says, so it's better not to have money, and taking full responsibility for your own well being. Even though losing money is painful, I choose to love and accept myself. Even though I feel that losing money is painful, I choose to love and honor myself. Even though I feel that losing money is painful, and what that pain has taught me is that it's better not to have any money to lose, or at least just a little bit so that the pain will be smaller. And even though I feel that losing money is painful, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, and maybe anyone else involved in this, because it's time for me to be free. All this pain of losing money, all this pain of having money taken away from me, all this pain of being robbed, even if it just feels like I was robbed. It might have been totally legal, but I still feel like I was robbed. Money was taken away from me, and it really hurts. And I've been holding on to this pain. Even though I've made money since then, but part of me says I need to hang on to this pain to make sure it never happens again. If I really feel the pain from losing this money, I'll prevent myself from getting hurt this way again. It's kind of a sucky way to control myself. All this need to feel this pain. And maybe people have said, you should feel pain. That's horrible what was done to you. You should never feel happy or free again. They didn't just steal my money, they robbed me of the ability to be happy. It's bad enough that they got the money. I'm not going to give them power over me. Even if they were able to take my money, they cannot take away my happiness. All this belief that I need to feel pain. It's like if I were at the beach and I filled a bucket with water because I wanted to pour it into the moat of my sandcastle. And then some other kid comes and takes my bucket and fills their moat with my water. I better be good and mad. And I should just stand there with my now empty bucket that they tossed back at me and feel bad about the water that's no longer in there. As I stand there next to the ocean. And part of me is saying, if I stand here being angry about the water that I lost, then I'll never have water that people can steal from me again. And part of me might think that's right on all kinds of levels. And I deserve better. There's plenty more where that came from. There's plenty more water to fill my bucket. And if someone steals the next bucket full of water, there'll still be plenty more where that came from. And I'll get smarter about not having my bucket taken away. I don't need to avoid filling my bucket. That abundance is there for me to enjoy. I don't need to stand there being angry about what I lost. Maybe I need to be more careful with my bucket. Maybe I lost track of it. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. But I can peacefully pay attention to my bucket. I can joyfully pay attention to my bucket. And I can keep filling it. I'm tired of being angry about water that was stolen. I'm tired of being angry about money that was taken. And I love and appreciate those parts of me that believed anger and fear were the best way to protect myself. And I'm clearing this need to hang on to this pain. I can keep the lesson without the pain. I'm allowing myself to recognize there's plenty more where that came from. And I'm allowing myself to experience more and more abundance, more and more joyfully in body, mind, and spirit. Take a deep breath. And real quick, another thought here. We may be thinking, well, I need to punish that kid who took my water. And I'm going to stand here and be angry. And they're not going to enjoy the water in their moat because they're going to feel my anger. You've been taught to think that way. Tap while reconsidering that. Please reconsider that. Don't take up any more of your time. Don't deprive yourself of any more money or time or happiness trying to punish somebody with your anger. There's a vast ocean of abundance. Allow yourself to joyfully experience it, and that will benefit so many other people. And as you allow yourself to do so, you can teach other people to do so, and then they won't feel like they need to take yours. They'll be like, oh, I could get my own. And there's plenty for everyone. Thank you for allowing that abundance, and thanks for tapping.